wow, imagine if this technology really is real. Uh, and then I thought that would just be crazy to to sit in a room with a room temperature superconductor, and it would just be the craziest thing. You got these little microchips of superconductivity that can just power things, and I thought, man, that'd be so crazy. And then I thought, but which is crazier, superconductivity and the thought of like free energy, or the fact that we as humans can figure this stuff out? Like, we are a person who started with like no knowledge, and then all of a sudden we can like have this thing that just is like it never stops. We can make all this crazy stuff like go into wormholes and disappear and like pop up other places and stuff like that. I thought, wow, that's like we're like the craziest things on earth. It's not superconductivity. It's like our brains are. We don't even know how that works. We almost know how superconductivity probably works more than our brain does. And you know, I always think like anytime I'm driving on my street and I see like animals get hit constantly on my road. Squirrels massacred left and right.
I saw a dead squirrel. A crow was eating it on the way up.
Yep. You see them constantly, and you see these creatures that, you know, seemingly that we've ever found only exist on this one planet on Earth, just squashed in the middle of the road. And I think, like, one of the most incredible inventions is this squirrel that's just squashed on the ground. The crows coming up and just eating it. It's gone. But like, we can't make it. We can't create this crazy creature that's crawling everywhere and like planting seeds places and like living in trees and is able to survive and have babies and all this stuff. Like, it's just so amazing. And the thing just squashed there on the ground. Nobody gives a D. And then I just thought, man, it's like we're the same way. We're like so amazed about like, wow, can you imagine about all the superconductivity and like, you know, these orbs that can blip people into like wormholes and send them to other places. And it's like, yeah, but like, dude, how cool is it that like we exist?
Yeah.
That like, take that same energy of like being hyped about that stuff and think, wow, that annoying person that you see at the grocery store who like, you're like, I'm always talking about myself. Like they won't even look up at me. They're like, they're still triple masked and they won't even like talk to me at all. You just think, dude, this is crazy. These people, it's like every person is like so, it's like more valuable than like the most crazy technology that we can think of. And I'm thinking it's because like we were struggling to build fires. Yeah. And then all of a sudden we're like able to like come up with generations to finally be able to like do this superconductivity stuff. Like maybe it's like, I don't know, it's just nuts. So, you know, just amazing how like just valuable people are. Just the most amazing things in the world, in the universe is us.
Yeah. Just our ability to like actually reason through things. It is very interesting. Separates us from every other creature on this planet.
Or you just see your dog walking around the yard and you just think, this is the only thing that's like that in the whole universe that we can see. The only thing. It makes every moment feel like it's worth more or something like that. You know, there's nowhere else that you can go in the universe from our perspective at this point and see my dog Tucker walking in the yard, like an animal walking in a yard. And we've got all this stuff we're worried about, the economy, our government, and all this stuff. But it's the only place in the world in the whole universe that we can see that is. You can just be sitting in your yard and see your dog walking. It's so common to us, but it's like if you just happen to be a fly on a wall in the whole universe and you're just flying around and there's nothing, and you just think, what is this? But it's cool. I can see perspectives of stuff. If I get out far enough, it takes me trillions of years, but I can see something. And then one day you just happen upon the earth and it's like, what is this? What is this place? You wouldn't even know. You would just think that everything else was normal. To us, this is normal and everything else is foreign. Right. But to every other thing that's out there, that's normal. And this is like the most crazy one atom in a whole like hundreds of trillions that's like this. It's like if we have all of our atoms in our body, and then like just one has a whole colony of humans on it, or
Yeah.
of people, and it's just like, how did that get there?
Thank you for sharing that. It's wild. It really is.